Michiba, I think it's Michiba Canteen. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a sit, and we're gonna go ahead and get whatever the recipe is here, so that Manana can make it in the future. So what is our dish? Aqua Pazza alla City. Gives us a 25% XP boost. I beg your pardon? We're in the end game now, boys.
Eunie's back in action.
And she can now make Cerise Caprice Aqua Pizza, which will be different and maybe worse. Daddy, could we get this book? Sure thing, champ. And what a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. Interesting. Reading as a concept is apparently foreign. We have to go back to our dinner and discuss it. I so want some new clothes. You might have been a bit patient, or you might have to be a bit patient. City clothing. Oh, maybe if we have that discussion, we'll realize that actually we can... Oh, wait, what? What is this? How strange. Sheet music? Someone sheet music.
And now we know things.
I guess you could say that. I very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. It sure ain't an easy job. They're going to the Nahome wetlands next. The fight never stops for them. So I haven't really gotten the answers that I was hoping to get about, you know, how the world came to be the way that it is. And I've got a feeling I'm not going to for a while longer. In fact, if I had to guess, I would say at the end of the game is when we're going to start seeing familiar names and faces and getting the explanations. And that's okay. Wait, this isn't the way out, is it? I think so. This is the way we came in. We've come to a new city. Now we're stealing from their containers, and we don't even feel bad about it. What I don't understand is why we don't just attack the capitals. And it looked like we were about to destroy Noah. When they attacked, like, it looked like they had things pretty much done and dusted, right? Like, things were sorted in that moment. And I'm just not entirely sure why, with the forces they have here. I mean, does it really take an Ouroboros to defeat a Mobius? Why is that? I'm assuming these questions will be answered, but I'd like them answered sooner. I mean, how did Mobius even get started? I need that answered as well. Because based on how the first and second games ended, I am not seeing... I mean, even taking Future Connected into consideration, where is the connective tissue? Where's Melia? Where's Nia? Where's Pyra and Mithra? What happened to Rex and Shulk and all of them? Is it Rhine-Time yet? Did it ever stop being Rhine-Time? I need to know these things. Hello? Do you know if it's Rhine-Time or not? Is it still Rhine-Time, sir? Hey, it looks like Gray's back in town. Oh, so Gray is here. It feels like he's softened up a bit. Perhaps it's thanks to hanging out with those young whippersnappers, huh? So yeah, we were right. Gray is from here. I mean, it was never really in doubt. I think we were pretty confident on that. But still, it's good to have confirmation. Ooh. Are we about to go outside? Are we about to see Alchemoth head on? Is the queen not simply in Alchemoth over there? Okay, I assume that's what that is. Or New Alchemoth, maybe. Oh, buckaroo. Gotta work on your timing. Yeah, geez, this place is actually massive. Compared to every other settlement we've been to in this game, this place absolutely trumps them all. It is huge. The lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just that I've been considering changing my role is all. You're changing your blade again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? I can trace my roots back to House Ortiz. Who's that? Would that be? Monica's to House Vandam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective houses. Guests like you have to make do with just plain, boring old version, I'm afraid. No, that's fine. Speaking of those founders, I would like to get a better look at them if we might. Memorial Hall. I guess we'll start here and go clockwise. That is some magnificent hair that you have there. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnus, this founder's fight to the death against the founders of Ortiz, a soldier of Kevis, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. I'm not sure if being older than 80 is really that great a feat, is it? House Cassini. This guy's got Zeke vibes. Watch, I click the button and immediately it's like, he was Kavesi! Cassini and the city's Liberatrix, whatever that means. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too, I guess we're going the wrong direction, depicts the founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. Oh. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 great swords at once, with utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassionate, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressible when the city was, did it say restored? I didn't read it. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. We should be going from the other direction, I feel. Maybe we should have started here with the... I mean, did Rex and Shulk have a baby together? What's going on here? I mean, it's the glasses that are throwing me off. Did Shulk have glasses? I'm trying to remember. Did Rex have glasses? Why do I think either of them had goggles? Did either of them have goggles? Hold on. I'm not looking it up. I'll get spoilers. House Ortiz, memory of the founder of House Ortiz, and the city's liberator. A Kavesi soldier. Okay, so we're leaning Shulkish. This founder was released from the Flame Clock system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros, with surpassing skill and mechanical engineering. Heyo. The founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. Okay. Very Shulkish. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. That seems to be like a hard limit these people have. Though how he attained that feat despite his origins as a Kavesi soldier remain unexplained. Oh, I see what they're saying! Oh, not that they're human and they live so long, it's that he got past his 10th term. I understand. Got you. Thank you. I'm following along now. Tell me more about you, sir. House Reed, the memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's Liberatrix. Liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself, this is that like the female version of Liberator? Is that what that word? I have no idea. The statue depicts the founder's mentor figure standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of his own, it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. And though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost the ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as vivid testament to his indomitable will. Okay then, game. Where do we go here? Where do we go here? I think we go here, don't we? House Doyle, in memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's Liberatrix, directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after In's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familial relation to the founder of Vandam, with scant exact records suggesting that they likely brother and sister. Ooh. She fought alongside the founder of Vandam then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal system. We're figuring things out here, aren't we? Oh, hello there, you two. House Vandam. In memory of the founders of House Vandam, the city's restorer and liberator, the original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Morbius In's hand. That's where it's Noah. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against In, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and reestablished the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the founder of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Vandam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was a master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scions of House Vandam carry on the custom to this day. Twist from what we expected when we first heard the name Vandam, to be sure. Well, at least myself. The Ouroboros stone cage. The object on display upon this plinth is the very first original Ouroboros stone cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of the seventh founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it is possible that this is not due to simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the seventh founder. Ooh. This game, unlike any of the games before it, and maybe it's because it has so much to build on. 1 and 2, even though connected, 1 was the first, and it was setting up its own world, so there wasn't really much in terms of things we would recognize that it could intrigue us with. And even though 2 was connected, that was all it was so disconnected, really, except for like a couple of elements, that there wasn't really much there either. Until there was. This game, though, has both of those games to build on, and it's doing so much to, it throw little bits and pieces at you, and you just peck them up like a chicken, and you're like, more, please! That's how chickens sound. Residential guard. Okay, we're ready to go to bed. The room's ready for you now. How about getting some rest? Yes. I'm actually tired in real life as well, but I don't want to put down the controller. I don't want to walk away. I want to see more of this. Noah, this isn't sleeping.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Huh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
How much time do they put into this physics engine?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Oh, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? I'm fairly sure you always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. It's just a bunch of... we need to switch out their classes. This is getting silly. You lot, were you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for us all, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. Okay, phone. It's literally my phone telling me to go to sleep. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said you take the lift down from near the Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword Hilt Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. I should go to sleep. I really, really should.
We can take that elevator down to the war room.
I think you're probably right. I gotta... If they're gonna...
Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
If there's a chance of getting a little bit more information, then I'm gonna go for it.
I hate the waiting part.
There's just... We've gotten so much information that I didn't expect. Like, our arrival here is not what I expected it to be. And I'm almost glad that it wasn't what I was hoping for, because this just opens up even more in question and intrigue.
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnus Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Pretty sure that's a
right.
city.
So then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Cut that, because it's a country.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected high into the sky.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the queens.
A month.
Mio.
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
Yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Eunie, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Mr. Samon's engineering department, go down the lift near Dolgan Cliff. You'll find it in no time. That was a weird cut. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one? Right. Well, that's it. Ciao. Oh, what? You're not going to show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at, discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. I see. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, sorry, not going to be all buddy-buddy with you. Everyone in this game is a jerk, and it's unnecessary. Wow, what crawled up his arse? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part for now. We should head to the engineering. Castle access. So they're really giving us the 1-2 punch of you've been in the Agnian castle, or the Kevesi castle, now get into the Agnian one. There's something I want to check real quick. If we go to our affinity chart, I think it is. Possibly? Yeah, okay. So remember when I thought that the city was going to be down here? Obviously that's the Kevesi castle because it's perfectly round. So we're on the opposite side of the world from where we started. I'm just throwing that out there. And now we've got to get... Oh, no, that's the Nopon caravan. So where's the Agnian castle? Isn't it up north? Like, how far are we going to have to travel to reach it? How many 100 more game hours do I need to put into this? I did a save here recently, and that puts us at... Wait, hold on. How do I get to this place? Oh, I think I know. I did a save recently, and that puts us at 50 hours. We've put 50 hours into this game. Assuming it's like X, which I don't know why it would be. That was 90 hours. So another 40 hours to go. I don't remember what I finished 1 on, or 2 for that matter. I mean, 2 I put over 100 hours into, but I finished the game way before I finished playing that. I finished the story and everything, and then I just... There's nothing else like 2, so I just kept playing it. I squeezed every little bit of fun out of that I could, and even then
This is an eye patch only.
That's true. Do we have our eye patch on? We're good to go. Look at this place. Can we get down there somehow without, like, throwing ourselves off? Let's not do that. That would be ridiculous. So there was a city here before. The city. And then it was destroyed by N. For some reason. It was just Bad Noah. So Bad Noah destroyed the city. And then it was rebuilt and Bad Noah never bothered to come out here and check it again? It's weird that they don't know where we are. I would almost feel like it would be better if there was a mutually assured destruction situation with this city where they didn't attack because they knew if they did, it would just be the end of the entire world. And so instead they're just doing these little pecking operations at one another. But then again, I'm sure it makes sense once you see the whole story. You know, I'm not looking at the big picture. I'm looking at it, you know, only what I've seen so far. Wait a minute, where am I heading right now? Talk to Samon. How far away is Samon? Is he, like, actually further... Is there more city? Also, this thing did not attack me last time? Oh, what did I do different this time? Hey... What are our ranks? I feel like we've all probably earned ourselves some new classes by now. Yeah, not everyone, but close to. Eunie, first off, let's get you in a new healing row. Or maybe not? Oof, okay. Eunie, okay, alright, you know what? What are you currently? Yeah, you're already a rank 10 Zephyr, but maybe we can move him over, because he's only got... Yeah, Thaumaturge left. And then we'll shift her over to just being one of these. I don't think it matters which one. Kind of sucks that we're at a point now where we're always going to have at least one character who is not leveling up so that they can, be a defender. Also, we don't have any heroes with us right now. Who can we add? So we cannot have her back yet, Monica, but maybe at some point. Maybe we'll get Ethel back at some point as well. It has to be Xeon. It doesn't matter whether or not I want it to be Xeon. The way the party is currently structured, it kind of needs to be Xeon. Also, where do these ladders go? It's unrelated to the current task at hand, but where do these ladders go? I'll tell you what this place is. It's a place full of monsters. Not interested in that. Don't want to fight anything up here, thank you. Just want to slip through, be left alone, see what this area has to offer me. It looks like it might just be an ether channel. Possibly some loot, kind of in the general vicinity. Oh, never mind, they gave up. Let's not run back. Let's take a moment then to just look around. Are those waterfalls in the distance that we can vaguely see? And then there's some archipelago down there. Leftherian inspired archipelago. Ooh, big guy. Big guy. Let big guy go. Please fly past big guy. We are minding our own business. We are only here to steal from these containers.
What are you hiding, little guy?
We're gonna take your Nopon silver? Oh, frick. Was not paying attention to Nopon silver. How much Nopon silver have we wasted? Because I've not been paying attention. Okay. Who needs to level up? Oh, I don't have to do them one at a time. I can, okay. That makes sense. I'm such a dope. And that really makes me feel like a big double dope when I do dopey things like that. Fellas, that's not how you drop off, okay? You gotta have a little bit of finesse with it. Watch me again. And then we wait till we get right before the bottom, and then you grab hold. Alright, we finally made it back to the elevator. I spent a lot of time running around on platforms and fighting birds. None of it was interesting. I got a bunch of Nopon coins. Are we full on Nopon coins again, I wonder? Probably need to spend more, I guess. I guess we're loading fully into a new region. That's strange that this is where I have to go to speak to Nopon. I mean, it is what it is. I guess there was more down here. We didn't actually explore all the way in here. So, we could be very well looking forward to even more, surprises down here when we meet this little Nopon fellow. Hey, where's Poppy? Have you seen Poppy, Samon? Do you know? Were you named after a fish but spelled wrong? Excuse me, are you Samon? Most indeed. And our friends famed Ouroboros? I hear everything from Monica. We'll lend spare ship to friend, no worry. Thank you very much for this. Oh my gosh, we're finally getting the boat. We're finally getting the boat! She good ship. Boundary, the name. Friends feel free to use. Whoa, nice piece of kit, this. I've never seen a real ship before, except in the textbooks. If friends feeling gratitude can show respect by adding Mr. to the start of name. Mr. Samon. Sorry to cut the pleasantry short, but could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? At least ask about boast first, meh. Bah, fine. Samon explains, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnus Castle under exceptionally strict guard. Nothing to unexpect. Even with most state-of-art cloaking device approaching by Levnus greeted with shooting and shouting and sharp landing. That's why we plan approach en route to go around Erythia Sea. From the sea, huh? Wait, if they discover us in the drink, then aren't we really royally snuffed? Erythia Sea shrouded in black fog. If you ship to glide along on surface of sea, will not show up on radar scan from above. Right, good thinking. Before proceeded to explain nitty-gritty, we must make ship shape. Friends have to help also. It not run as is. There not enough fuel for runnage of boundary. Ah, so that's the problem. Sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labor. Sign me up. Samon happy to see friends so enthusiastic. Could never hope to even carry 300 ether cylinder by own self, so things were looking choppy. The 300? Do we really need that many? Friends must remember, once depart on ship, they're nowhere to top up before land of destination. That does make sense. Sure, but where the spark are we gonna find that many ether cylinders? Not here, that for sure. We pour all fuel we had into making prototype. In other words, we have to figure out the whole supply chain from nothing. Perish thought, friend. Samon never expect friends could provide alone. Only need to assist associate of Samon. Would like friends go to see Timna and explain situation? And that person can get us the cylinders? Assuredly, Timna come from one of 6 mighty houses. Should be no big deal to part with 100 ether cylinder or even 1,000. What are these 6 houses? Very fancy houses and holding a very important people. Alright, we got it. Where can we find this Timna? In Callium residential quarter of city. Great, let's go then.
We've made some new friends.
I mean, we met a Nopon. I'm not really sure if he's a friend yet or not. He's a bit of an annoyance, to be honest with you, so far. We've known him for like 6 seconds, and he's sending us out to do his own manual labor. I mean, sure, he's providing us with a boat, but could he not have also just, made sure that the boat was operational? This is for the good of the whole world here that we're doing what we're doing here. We're trying to find the queens, trying to keep Mio alive, trying to keep her from dying, because Mimi's only got so long to live before that little thing runs out, and we gotta figure out how to stop it. Otherwise, kiss her goodbye. Actually, if that's gonna happen, Noah, if you wouldn't mind doing the kissing, I think it would mean a lot more coming from you.
Oh, a container. Oh, seriously? It's right there, but there's no way to it.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Lanz. There has to be a way to it, though. We're not giving up that easily, sir.
What kind of place is
Oh, ho, 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 again! With the notifications that are so loud! Lanz, you great goober, all we had to do was go up the staircase. Alright, so once again, if I was doing that thing we talked about earlier, where I gave every game a little going over right before it was published to recommend places to hide things, look at here, it lets us swim over here. It would be clever to hide something away over here. I mean, not here, obviously, because there's a door and things, but just like, oh, if you jump into the water and just swim around this corner, right nestled in this little area here, there's some kind of epic lit, and there's none. There's none because... What's the benefit of that? Why would I want to do that? Am I swimming faster? No, it's just a little thing. It's just a little thing. Just do it. It's just for fun. I approve. Unrelated to literally everything they have asked us to do, I have located barrels on the map. I believe we ran past them the last time because we were in a rush to get answers, and now that rush has been satiated. I don't think we're going to get any more big plot dumps or lore dumps for a while, so why rush when you can just take your time? Because rush is not going to get you anywhere. Alright, door's locked. I'm actually a little bit curious now. We fast traveled back to town. I want to see what Manana's version of that dish that we recently got is. Okay, so it's still 20% XP boost, or was it 25% if we bought it over there? I can't remember now. But also, 10% enemy drop boost lasts for 56 minutes. I don't know if we're leaving town anytime soon, so I don't really want to waste a Nopon coin on that. Yeah, I do, because that way, well... I mean, we just have to remember to come back here, right? I'm not clicking it again. We're leaving the menu. We'll worry about this later. Let's progress the plot. But not in a rush. Let's not progress it we're not in a hurry to get things done to the point that we're going to rush and rush until life is no fun. Because really, all we have to do is live and die, and there's no need to be in a hurry if we don't know why.
Timna's place should be around here.
That's true, yes. And then also...
With 300 ether cylinders.
Edition, and guess what? He brought me a fortune clover. We're familiar with those. Okay, so we're gonna have to like not walk away while this is happening. I thought we were gonna be saving time by reading it as we went up the staircase, but no, that's not what we're gonna do. Okay, you'll have 7 in no time. Thank you. I have a feeling a lot of these are just topics. Yeah, there's not gonna be any useful quests out of that. Timna, what's up? Miss Timna, I thought Timna was gonna be like a dude. We've come on an errand from Samon. Oh, really? What might he need? Well, he's found himself quite urgently needing a large quantity of fuel, so I don't need the preambles, duck. I'm sorry, what? This is Samon we're talking about. I'm sure he's got a whole lot of guff to sell me. Well, I wouldn't quite... It's quite alright. What's he after? Tell me plainly. 300 ether cylinders. Planning something big again, isn't he? Not to worry, I'll have them prepared. Or, well, I'd love to do that for you, but lately, the conservative lot have been buzzing around such a pain. The truth is, we haven't been able to secure a surplus for ourselves either. The what now? They're the people who don't welcome war, perhaps. It seems you know enough to recognize not all of this great city's people think the same way. Some are happy to remain spectators in the conflict taking place outside our door. Not fight Mobius, maintain the status quo. They want nothing more than to seal the city's hatches, build up our defenses. Lots of conservative people like that are here. Wouldn't that be more like libertarian, sort of like a hands-off, what happens outside our borders isn't our problem? But do pardon an old woman for that tangent. We were talking about ether cylinders. Their lot has been stockpiling more than they need, all just to cock a snook at us. I'm sorry? What? Where in the world is that a saying? You should get what you need from them. Huh? Didn't you just say you didn't like each other? That doesn't mean there aren't any sensible people on that side too. I see, so even your separate factions are comprised of varying types then. Well, maybe we should pay a visit to one of these sensible people then. Please do. Speak to Miori. She's the person in charge of the material storage warehouse. If you tell her that the Nopon needs are many, the conversation should go smoothly. The Nopon needs are many. The material storage warehouse is outside the city. Mind how you go. Understood? Thanks for your help. I think I've been there! As part of my random and nonsensical explorations early. Well, like, I won't say nonsensical, but I definitely didn't need to be outside exploring as I was. But here we go. Yeah, material storage warehouse. I've definitely been here before. We even got like the little notification and I was like, what's up with this? Miori wasn't here before. How you doing, Miori? Hey, are you Miori? What? Miss Timna sent us. We're trying to get some ether cylinders. Timna did? Well, is that all? She didn't give you a message or something? Huh? A message? Don't think I remember anything like that. Right, no deal then. You can leave now. What? Look, this isn't what we were told. I'm a busy gal, okay? Beat it. No, like, I know what the message was. Hey, wait! Suggest to abandon hope? She give coldest shoulder. Oh, right! She said to mention that the Nopon needs his money. That's not right. Is that really what she said? To the word, to the letter? Are you sure? Huh? Oh, was it needs or many instead? Yeah, now I get it. I'll get them ready for you. Really? Thanks so much. Great success. I see. So that's what she meant by the conversation going smoothly. Huh? It mean this person big Nopon fan. Only reasonable, really. I love these guys. They're great, but they're all remarkably dense. So how many do you need? 300 ether cylinders. Is that manageable? I'll check. Hold tight. Also, don't let anyone near the storage. Sure thing. Senna's thighs have to be really cold right now. I'm just throwing that out there. Don't let anyone near. Pfft, like anyone would bother coming out here without a rock-solid reason. It sounded like the faction she belongs to doesn't want any involvement with us. I imagine she doesn't want to be suspected of helping Ouroboros. Huh. Well then, Should we give her a hand? The faster it's done, the sooner we can get out of here. Her hair. She told us to stay put. She said not to let anyone near. I would assume that includes us. Yeah, let's keep watch like we were told. Who? Something up, Mimi? I just heard something. It's coming from this way. Oh, them birds. Whoa, check them out. Why are they so big? Let's take them out before things get messy. I'm with you. I think taking them out will make things messy. We're talking about slaughtering, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds? We're gonna slaughter 6 birds, and we're gonna hopefully do that without things getting messy? I don't know about that, my dude. And yes, I am playing that one class that I don't really like playing. Not because it's bad, I'm just not super adept at it is all. Is this considered the side? Yeah, see, I can't quite get the timing down properly. Yeah, see, I did that wrong. Yeah, I'm not good. Some folks might question, you know, the decision-making process behind breaking out a chain attack after defeating just 1 of 6 enemies, but here's my reasoning. We defeated 1 of 6 enemies and we have a chain attack. So we're gonna have more chain attacks before this fight is over. And this is just gonna give us enough XP, hopefully, to get to level 47, and that's fun. Hey, it's a shame. Yeah, we're all level 47, baby! Oh, it is an absolute... Wait, I didn't do this. Why is this happening? Hello, game? Can I move? I didn't... I can do nothing. What the heck? What? The level of confusion. I wish again that I had a webcam so that you could see my face. Well, I have one, it's just not turned on. I heard a ruckus out here. Anything I need to worry about? Not even slightly. Nobody's here. Alright. I've prepared the ether cylinders. Take them and go. Thanks. Hot diggity dang. That is incredible. I love that you can't carry more than 99 of any single item. So the game just had to be like, you know what? We're gonna give it to you in 4 stacks. Watch this not be enough, though. Watch us get down there and he's like, oh, actually, now we need motor for ship. Ship not have motor. And actually, ship leaking. Need patch materials. Also, ship need captain. Go hire captain. Hi, Samon. Please don't make my life any harder than it needs to be.
Job well done.
Oh.
Samon pull all-nighter to install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
Did not expect that to be his voice.
Samon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you not necessary. Samon is fixer-upper by trade.
It's the pun. Salmon never flounder. Come on. That's got to be intentional.
Ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel.
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's Samon's dream.
Wow.
Hey! Using the ether cylinders you brought him, Samon embarks on a night of feverish work to make sure the boundary is usable by morning. Alright, I guess we'll just go to sleep then, probably? Okay, so I've noticed some sort of a question mark on the map in an area that I've been to before. I just have to figure out how to get back to. I'm pretty sure that area down there in the bottom right is gated off, and I got to it by going the long way around, and I just gotta remember how to do that. Gray! You are not who I was looking for, but what are you doing here? Hey, you're Gray, aren't you? Don't bother me right now, I'm on a mission. That barrel is very angry at him. Eunie, where did you end up? That would lead to you being inside of a barrel. How did that even happen? Where's the rest of the party? How does this keep happening? I join the lost numbers in hopes of becoming as fine a man as Guernica. In the hope of becoming as strong and as kind as him, and yet, even as of this day, it still remains an inspiration. No, seems like he was very well loved. and then we got him killed. This has been an absolute pilgrimage, and if it's just nothing, I'm going to be very disappointed. San? What was his name? Gigi? Did I get that right? We got Gigi asking, big ask here. Friends in? Of course. Shinner, you in? Shinner, Shiner, probably, actually. I guess? Maybe we could try asking someone? Can we help you? Ouroboros! What do you guys say to a treasure hunt? 'Cause we're about to go on one. What now? Yeah, right now. But I warn you, it's pretty hard. We were just looking for more people to join in, too. But this special treasure hunt, only kids can play. Why does that matter? Who cares as long as we're all having fun? Right, don't be such a stick in the mud. Anyway, you made it, and you're grown up, aren't you? So it's fine. Gigi is cut to quick. Well, if you need that much help, we'll help. We do! It'll be so embarrassing if we can't solve the clues. And there are so many, please. Fine, you twisted our arms. We'll help you a little bit, okay? Yay! Thank you! Very well, Gigi explained rules. These clues lead to 3 boxes, which all are in the city. Each person follow 1 clue and bring box back here, okay? What exactly are these boxes? Appearance and form is different each from other. Everything else is trade secret. But they're all marked with an X. It's good that you've marked them. Team of Ouroboros get this clue. At foot of 15 lights. What's that meant to be? It's a clue, duh. I don't get it at all, though. Ugh, what a faff. Okay, so what does foot mean? Is the box at the bottom of something? And there's this 15 lights business. So what we're looking for is a lot of light sources, and theoretically, if we search at the bottom of it, we should find something. I wonder what it'll be. You save those brains for own clues. It takes some time, so get solving. Solving now. Okay, I'm definitely gonna find it. Yeah! We better get searching for ours too, I guess. Yeah, let's try to find the lights that fit the bill. That's fun. We've accepted the mission. I'm glad that we went through all that effort. Is this door unlocked now? Thank goodness, we never have to do that journey again. Ooh, light source? I'm sorry, what? Is this part of it? That isn't the right number of lights. Better to keep searching elsewhere. What? What? Oh, I see. I mean, game, you didn't really need to put down markers for me. In fact, I would have much preferred if I had to genuinely just run around the city and find... You know what? Can we not do this right now? Yeah, we should focus on the plot.
There, all done.
Wow, amazing!
Okay, I'll bag you the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Eunie?
Bro, don't make it sad.
Eunie, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff? Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold on. Is that...
Who's that? Lanz?
This one's Eunie, and this is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Huh?
I love it, Eunie.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent.
All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
Wait a minute, what?
It's me.
Why is he already in that armor?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I want to end up like someday. Silly, huh?
Why does he already have the armor?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Jorn?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
He looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that. Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Is that comfortable to sleep in? I mean, it looks soft, but it also looks like it'd be really warm.
So you saw it?
Huh?
Your husk. Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it.
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Couldn't you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
That from the husk.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you, too.
True to myself. We'll see.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real? Good thing I got off early. You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from Eunie that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool, but when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too, just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
Hard, wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on?
Yeah, I'll keep going, while my flame still flickers to the bitter end, with all of you.
You said it.
They always ruin a good cutscene by making me read. Did you hear from Monica? Yeah, the ship's ready. Mr. Samon must have pulled an all-nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. Our preparations should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Samon at the port. Let's. Mr. Samon is a funny phrase. Oh! Oh, that thing in the distance up there. That's not... That's Agnus... That's... Oh! That's the Agnian castle. I've been trying to figure out what that was this whole time. Also, this region here is absolutely massive and makes up everything up until the very tip of where we started the game. There's Erythia. There's the cadence... Wait, so that means we must be close to the end at this point. There can't be much left. Which is just shocking, sad, scary. I mean, not much exploration. There's plenty more to the game, I'm sure. This is actually good, because it means that I can settle down. It's not so much about pressing on as much as it is exploring places we've... I'm sorry, I'm just talking now. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I had dinner, and as you know, I'm doing 1 meal a day. And I broke my fast. I decided to go all out. So I took some chicken out of the freezer, and it was frozen. I bought a bunch of chicken at Aldi and froze it all so I would have a bunch of chicken. So I took it out last night, and I put it in a little container. I covered it in spices, even though it was frozen. I knew it wasn't gonna, it covered it in all the spices, soaked it in milk in the fridge overnight so it would thaw out and then just be in the milk. And then I took it out and I cooked it. Oh my gosh, I followed this recipe Jenna gave me to get like perfect chicken every time, where you sear it in a blistering hot pan both sides for about 2.5 minutes, so 5 minutes total. And then, like, seals the outside and locks in the juices, and then you cook it in the oven to get it cooked through, but it doesn't go dry, because you've basically seared the outside. There's nowhere for that moisture to go. And there's, oh my goodness, it tasted so good. I had broccoli and cheese with that, and then I just took a whole avocado, sliced it, put like a little bit of salt and pepper on it, and just had that on the side as my other side. Oh my gosh, what a dinner. But now I'm stuffed. And even though it wasn't a carb-heavy meal, I mean, there's some carbs there for sure. I don't know, I feel like I could just go take a nap. That's the problem when you eat one meal a day. It's got to be like the last thing you do, or you're just ready to go to bed. I've been waiting for you. Ship is steady ready. Why did I decide to drink water just then? I couldn't tell you. Actually, it's green tea. That's like the new thing that I drink all of the time now. Okay, I'm counting on you to bust out and bring back Gondor. You counting on us? Count on yourself. You're coming too, aren't you? This isn't the Lost Numbers' only job right now, you know. Jensen, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroboros. Worry about yourself. Samon, tell us the route. Meh. Mem. As said before, you cross along Erythia Sea on good ship Boundary, then to the prison direct underneath castle. Oh, good, right through the fog. But here is detail of importance. Even if it all get there without bumps and bruises, island is surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Boundary only run over water. After that, friend will need to proceed under own strength. So we just have to do our best to climb up the cliff without getting rumbled. If we can climb up them just by doing our best, then that's great, but first, it can't be done. If the prison's in Agnus Castle, then it's going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Right on the money. Before you head to the prison, rendezvous with a soldier hiding on a nearby Vinisog Holm. Her name's Kisame. Kisami? Probably Kisami. She's the only soldier who's managed to escape from Hope's Rest. If we learn about how she managed to escape, we can use that information in our infiltration, is that right? Vinisog Holm is the only way anyway, so rather than fiddle with janky comms, I thought it'd be best to go there and chat. Yep, makes sense. That's all I've got to say. Get everything ready for departure. Okay. Alrighty doodles. Goodest of luck to friends. Wait, you're not piloting us, Mr. Samon. Samon is tired after a long night of work. Please to not overwork poor Samon. So who's our pilot then? Pilot is inside you all along. Samon can send information of direction to any iris so anyone who wants to pilot can fulfill dream. But however, if break boundary is punishable by mega spankings. Yeah, we get it. Fine. Riku will volunteer for pirate. Is that okay? Is easier than working Levnus. Riku is our mechanic back in the colony. He's good with stuff like this. I trust him to lead us right. Sure, it'll be fine. We'll do our best! This Gondor person in prison is our key to finding the whereabouts of the true queens. We have to pull this off. The castle beckons. Oh, baby. This is exciting. Press A near the boundary to board it. Accelerate with ZR. Release with B and turn with L. Hold A to disembark anywhere at any time. Seems pretty simple. Actually, I already forgot all of the directions. How do I get on board? Wait, where did the ship go? There it is.
Let's hop on the boundary.
Oh, we're going to. Don't you worry. Okay, so it's not as easy as simply jumping onto it. What did B do? Oh, goes in reverse. Why wouldn't you make that L? I don't understand. Oh, because you need L for that. Right, never mind. That's like your shortcuts, but I forgot. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at what they've done here. Oh, I'm sorry, ZR plus that for autopilot? Nope, that didn't work. Hold on a minute. Maybe we have to get outside. Oh. I'm on a boat! It's very exciting! And I've immediately run into a rock, if not for the fact that we faded to black. And thank goodness for it. Erythia Sea. Okay. Alright, now listen. I know you folks are tired of hearing it, so this might be the last time we say this. But have you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles X? Because this is basically... this is basically... Is it Primordial? What is it called? The first region where New LA is. That is basically where we are right now.